Hello Twin Flames and welcome to your reading for Saturday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. I'm going to bring in 2 decks of cards today because I've also got a really powerful intuitive message. So I'm also going to bring in my Twin Flame Ascension Oracle to bring in this message. But I'm going to use the Beautiful Creatures Tarot by Cavendish. I'm also going to bring in the amazing Diana Cooper Angel cards and we're going to connect with the Heal Your Body book by Louise. So let's shuffle and then I'm going to give you this intuitive message. So thank you, angels. The energy around the Divine Feminine today, 1 card. The energy around the Divine Masculines today, 1 card. And the energy around the journey itself. The energy around the journey itself today. There it is. We've got 2 cards and a card sticking out. And I'm going to use the Diana Cooper Angel cards to bring in an angel message for you or something you need to be aware of. The energy for the Divine Feminine straight out there. And it's really powerful when, we get these cards coming through because I will always connect with the significant archangel or a special archangel around the card too. So the energy around the Divine Masculines today, what angel guidance is coming out for the Divine Masculines today? Thank you, angels. There we go. And the energy around the journey itself, jumping straight out, amazing. So we've got the cards, but before I start these cards, I want to give you this intuitive message because I'm feeling something physical occurring today. And you may have experienced this already, or you may start experiencing this today, or you may be experiencing this in the next few days. But the energy is itching. So if you're itching in any way, in any area of your body, it's about changes. Now, we've got itching coming up because it's the need to break free. So this could be your energy. If you feel you want to break away from a situation in your own life, or maybe you want to leave your job, or there's something else going on, or maybe you're in a relationship you want to be free from, then that's why you're itching, because the time is now. The time is coming where you're not going to be able to remain where you are any longer because the time is now. We're moving towards now the latter part of the year, and the Lion's Gate created a huge shift in energy. And the Water Rabbit brought that in the beginning of the year. In January, when the Water Rabbit came in, it brought with it fresh opportunities. And the promise that if we don't follow our hearts, as Neo did, he followed the White Rabbit in the Matrix, and it led him to the one, it led him to where he was meant to be. But if we don't follow the heart, if we don't do that, then we're going to really struggle. And we're going to feel it more and more in the physical body, and it's going to come through as an itching energy. So if you're not resonating with that for yourself, but maybe it's your twin who needs to break free because they feel trapped in their situation, their relationship, or their job, or even in their own mind, this is the itching creating the change. So it's craving change. So the way we get through itching, the way we deal with it is to choose peace. Think about when you're itching, it can drive you mad. It can drive you crazy. But if you choose peace in the moment, and instead of worrying about things or stressing over things or wanting things to be different, visualize instead the life you want to love. So you can visualize, maybe if you want to leave your job, doing the job you want. Or if you're not sure what you want to be doing, just visualize getting home from work feeling happy and satisfied, or having time for yourself, or visualize them walking away from their karmic partner, or not even doing that, being with you, because then you're not giving the karmic situation any of your powerful and beautiful energy and light. So the itching is coming through because there is a need to break free, and that's being felt on every level. Now, they're giving me 2 significant places. You may be feeling this. Wow, they're giving me 3 because another one's coming through intuitively now. But you could be getting it anywhere. You could be getting it anywhere. You could be having an itchy head, an itchy neck, anywhere. And if you actually go to my Twin Flame Ascension Oracle deck walkthrough in the playlist section, you'll find it in my Decks of Cards playlist. I've done a full walkthrough on this deck. So it gives you every single area of your body, like the neck, for example, and it explains why you may be itching there. But I'm going to talk about 3 significant areas that they're giving me that you may be experiencing or you may be aware of. And even if you're not itching in those particular areas, you may resonate with the messages coming through. So first of all, there's this need to break free, because there could be a feeling of being trapped and craving change. So we need to choose peace in the moment and visualize the life we want to love. Now, the 3 areas they're giving me, I'm just going to go through my deck to bring them through. The first one they're giving me, and this is actually coming through intuitively right now. So this isn't already what I've got coming through, but they're giving it me intuitively right now, is back itching. If your back is itching. And that's what I'm looking for in my deck, okay? Because obviously we can deal with upper, middle or lower back, but they just show me the back. So when we go through any back problems, it's because we may be concerned about the future. We may be worried about stability. And, you know, the back can be connected with guilt. It can be connected with worrying over finances. It can be feeling unloved, all of those things. But when there's an itching in the back, and that's what they're giving me, kind of around the middle of the back, going into the lower back as well. This is because we're itching for change in our physical world. So we want changes that will lead to stability and a better future. So this could be craving that relationship with your person, wanting more money in the bank, wanting a better life for your kids, wanting a better life for yourself. So trust that God is your source and your life is divinely guided and protected. So if you're having back itching significantly, affirm, God is my source. My life is divinely guided and protected. I have stability in the flow of the now. So you feel easier about things. Now, they're also giving me the thumb, and I know it sounds a bit of a crazy one, but when we have an itchy thumb, you know, or we have itching on the hands or fingers, it's connected with many different aspects of our lives and how we feel about them. When we address areas that feel wrong or off balance, then it heals the itching. And, you know, we can go through cuts, knocks or abrasions when we're dealing with struggles around different areas of our lives or worries about what we feel or reaching out or any of these things. But this is about things changing. Now, an itchy thumb can be connected with a thumbs up. You know, yesterday we spoke about spiders. And it's really interesting again because I've been seeing spiders in amazing ways. You know, I was on the settee the other night and I just thought, what's that? And I turned around, there was a spider right behind me and it kind of run along the sofa. And then last night when I was getting ready for bed, I went into the bedroom and there was a spider actually on the bed cover on my side. And I thought, this is such a huge sign from the universe that things are happening, that I am protected and safe, just like you are. So even if you're one of those people who don't really like spiders, if you've seen them, it's a huge, significant, you know, kind of milestone for you in your life, and you're being shown that spider to say everything is working out beautifully for you, so there's no need to fear. So the thumb is about the ego and intellect and understanding things, and when we itch in that way, it's because you have an itch to understand. You may be trying to work something out. So I feel the masculine could be really trying to find a solution to that way out, and it's affecting their thumbs. But really a thumb as well can be a thumbs up or a thumbs down. So do you want thumbs up? Do you want things to go well in your life? Or do you want things to go wrong? Obviously you want things to go right. So this could also be about receiving a like on social media. Something is coming there too. They're giving me that intuitively where your thumb is itching because something's about to happen on social media. They might like your post, give you a thumbs up. Or they may follow you or friend request you or something of that nature could take place because I'm also connecting with that energy too. So if I go to the Louise Hay book and I connect with this before I bring you the other thing, and if we look at itching together, so this book is great. You know, if you're after a book to connect you with your physical body because you're going through Ascension, other things, Heal Your Body by Louise L. Hay. It's got kind of this appendix at the back of the book where it lists everything you go through physically. And the reason why, the spiritual reason why, and how you can heal it instead of taking medication or, you know, something else. This is kind of an alternative way of dealing with illness or medical things. So itching is, there's a desire that goes against the grain, feeling unsatisfied, maybe remorse, itching to get out or get away. So there's an itching taking place because there's change happening. So if we affirm, I'm at peace just where I am, so that's about acceptance. I accept my good, knowing all my needs and all of my desires will be fulfilled, then we feel better. And if you're having an itchy thumb, so if I go to fingers here, we've got the thumb, it represents intellect and worry. Affirm, my mind is at peace. And then obviously the back as well, we're having back itching. They're giving me neck itching as well right now. It's like the angels are now connecting me with what you guys may be feeling. So back represents the support of life. So there may be fear around money, there may be guilt, there may be lack of emotional support, not feeling loved. So we can affirm, I know that life always supports me. I love and approve of myself because life supports and loves me. I release the past with love. I am free to move forward with love in my heart. I trust the process of my life. All I need is always taken care of. I am safe. So if you're having neck itching, so I'm going to bring the neck in as well because they're giving me that right now before I bring in the other one. They're also giving me itching around the chest area as well, the boobs, the chest area. So if you're having neck itching, this is because, you're masculine, or even you may be stuck in a situation that's been going on for a long time. And that may be connected with an old way of thinking or an old pattern of behaviour. So the itching is a sign of the change taking place, that stuck thinking has been replaced with new thinking and a new plan. And the guidance is to become flexible and adaptable to changes. So if we go to neck and the book here, which is really powerful, I love connecting with this book as well. I don't connect with it as much now because obviously I channeled my Twin Flame Ascension Oracle. But when we go through neck issues anyways, because we may be refusing to see other sides of a story or a question. So, you may be struggling to see this from your twin's perspective, or, you may be feeling stubbornness about what's going on. So again, it's this need for flexibility, because neck issues can be caused by inflexibility. So you can affirm, I am peaceful with life. It's with flexibility and ease that I see all sides of an issue. There are endless ways of doing things and seeing things, and I know I am safe. And the other thing I'm getting, which is really out there, so I feel some of you may be getting this, but this could definitely be connected with masculines, because the masculines are feeling very guilty. And they're in a lot of regret right now about the past, the things they've done, the way they've treated you, the way they've gone around things. So our back passage, our anus, can be connected with obviously hemorrhoids and other things. But if there's an itching taking place there, and that can be brought on by anything, it can be brought on by changing the kind of toilet paper we use, or, other things as well. But it's in the book, it says it's guilt over the past. It's connected with remorse. So it's the way the masculines need to forgive themselves. So if they're having itching down there, or in anywhere, maybe they're having itching in their other region, it's because they feel guilt over the way they've treated you, or maybe you've been intimate and then they kind of shunned you or blocked you or ghosted you, or they feel very guilty because they may need to release themselves from a karmic situation and they want to be intimate with you, so they may be feeling guilty about that. They need to lovingly forgive themselves and feel free. So the itching is a process where they know they need to be free. So you can affirm for them and you and your connection, I lovingly forgive myself, I feel free. So that's really what I'm connecting with for this reading today. And anything else is a bonus from this point on. So if you're dealing with itching, that's the reason why, okay? So let's connect with the divine masculine energy first, because I feel this is really what they are dealing with. So we've got the world, so completion. So this makes so much sense, because the masculines are going through a big shift in their life. They're coming to a completion. They're wanting to be with you, their divine feminine. That this is the nurturing energy of the divine feminine here, shown in this deer. And you've got the powerful tiger there, because really since the water tiger came in, in 2022, I believe it was. Did we have the year of the ox in 2021? Then there was the water tiger. Then obviously we've had the water rabbit this year. And next year it's the dragon, which is really powerful. And the butterfly is the symbol of transformation. I've also got an elephant energy here as well. That's what I'm seeing it as, connected with never forgetting you. So the masculines are saying, I know I can never forget you. I'm finding my confidence and courage and strength to transform, to change my life. And this has been on their mind since 2021. So this is why they're itching. They're feeling this in their heart space now. He's got his hand on his heart. And he's saying, hand on heart, I'm going to complete this cycle. I'm going to end this karmic energy. I'm going to walk away from my karmic partner. I'm going to get divorced. I'm going to make changes. I'm going to change my life. I'm going to open up to you. Because they are now acknowledging what they want and who they truly are and what they want with you and who you truly are to them. So they need to look after themselves by acknowledging their desires and needs and taking steps to meet them, by examining and honing in on and tuning in on their life and their gifts and their talents and their achievements. So feminines, be proud of how far your twin has come and affirm, I acknowledge who I truly am and they know who I am. When you accept all aspects of yourself, you feel centered and confident, and then you can genuinely acknowledge others. Now, they're giving me, thank you, angels, an itchy calf, or where your Achilles heel is. So, again, I'm going to connect with the card around this because they're giving me an itchy Achilles heel, or an itchy kind of ankle. That's what they're giving me. And, maybe you're experiencing that too. I mean, again, as I said, you can experience itching anywhere. But the Achilles heel can be, we could say, oh, that's our Achilles heel if something is triggering us in some way or affecting us in some way. But the masculine is feeling powerless and vulnerable, like something or someone has power over them. And that could be a karmic situation if maybe their karmic partner is holding something against them. Maybe there's financial obligations. Maybe they've got kids. There could be something going on at work. And remember, it's all illusion because the only person with that kind of power is ourself. It's in our life is ourself. So the only kind of person, or the only person with that kind of power in their life is themselves. So the masculines need to take back their power, remember who they are, rise up like a warrior, and embrace their wonderful future. And that's why they may be having itching around the Achilles heel or the ankle. So the angel wisdom is reminding them to recognize who they truly are today as an evolved spirit in a human body. And when they acknowledge their spiritual dimensions in that way, they are able to align with their true self and their spirit will soar. So masculines, if you're cross-watching, if you're watching this reading, acknowledge I am who I am. I know who I truly am. And they're giving me, thank you, angels, it's all coming through now. They're giving me itchy arms. And this is about reaching out, fear around reaching out. They really want to. They're itching to reach out to the divine feminine. So the masculines are itching to reach out to you, divine feminine. And they may also be having this in their hands, in their arms. Again, the thumb, the arms, because they have this need to feel. And when they aren't feeling, when they aren't able to express the love they have for you, when they are repressing things or feeling unable to give to you or reach out to you, then that's when the struggles come in. So they are giving back to themselves at this time with self-love and acceptance, so they are able to give to you. Very powerful, itchy arms. So, we could go on all day about the itching. So if you're receiving itching in a certain area of your body, especially around the heart chakra as well, because they're giving me that now as the heart is opening and expanding, then make sure you go to my Twin Flame Ascension Oracle walkthrough and it will explain everything. But I'm definitely feeling you may also be having itching around the heart space, which is connected with the heart opening. And animals coming through today, you may see a hummingbird connected with kindness and love. You may see a deer connected with the divine feminine kindness and love. You may see a tiger connected with confidence and strength and being flexible and adaptable. And you could see an elephant reminding you that they never forget you. And that, Lord Ganesh is creating a way. Obstacles are being removed with Archangel Nathaniel. Butterflies connected with change. So you're going to be shown signs through the animal kingdom that you are safe. So for the feminine today, the feminine energy today, we've got, look at this, the King of Wands, leadership. So you're in your leadership role today. So you may see sunflowers, or sunflowers could mean something significant for your connection. I know there's a few of you that really resonate with that too. But you're being shown here not only is your masculine loyal to you, and they are making changes to be with you, but that they are following your lead as a leader. So you're being reminded, divine feminine, that you are a leader in their life and you are a leader in your own life. And the more you lead the way. Because the stars here are, the way they are navigated by you. So think about, in olden times when there was no sat-navs and there was no mobile phones, or there was no way of doing things in that way, there was no maps or anything like that, we had to follow the star. So, going back to biblical times when the three wise men followed the North Star, because maybe they may not have had direction, or they weren't given the right words, or they didn't know what to do. So they followed their own intuition and they were navigated by the stars to Jesus. So you're being navigated by heaven around your life, divine feminine, because you're being given the right steps through clarity. Look at this, clarity. But you guide the masculines home by being a leader. So for example, if they want to change their job and you change your job, you've shown them the way. If they need to release themselves from a relationship and you release yourself from your relationship, you show them the way. So you guide them and lead them. When you're operating in service and doing your way, you guide them and lead them. And that brings clarity in, not just for you, but for them too. So affirm today, my mind is quiet, still, and clear. And remember, if there's silence between the two of you, they're gaining clarity. When their mind is quiet and their mind is still, it becomes very clear. Just like yours does, when you need this moment too. So remember, if they need silence and stillness, you do too. So the angel wisdom is reminding you today that a busy, cluttered mind is a sick one, and a still, clear mind is a divine one. So it's always a blessing when there is separation or silence or stillness, because they are clearing their busy mind and they are moving out of that diseased energy into a more eased energy where they feel clearer. So if you feel that you're sick right now or you're struggling, it's more than likely because your mind is occupied with stress and you need to clear your mind and feel at peace. And it's the same with your life. If you've got a cluttered world, if your home is cluttered, if you haven't had time to clean up, or if you're accumulating things, you may need to clear out other things that you no longer need, or that no longer serve you, or you no longer love. So clearing the clutter. So know that your angels are with you, and you've drawn this card so that it's drawn your attention to, that they want to help you with your task or with your goals. So the angels are there to help. So sit quietly so you can find the stillness within you, and then you can shine your pure, clear light onto every area of your life. In the clarity of this light, the angels will reveal a new way of being for you. You will see things differently and be able to make decisions from strength and clarity instead of reacting with fear or pain. So remember, the angels will guide you the way you guide your twin. So clarity coming in for the divine feminine. And remember, sunflowers grow in the light. So you may see sunflowers today as a big sign of growth in your journey, that your twin is loyal to you and is making changes for you. You may see a shooting star, or you may see stars, or, I'm seeing this as kind of how we see constellations. So you may be guided to constellations or other things. The energy around the connection today, the Hierophant. So this is about morals and, forgiving yourself for things in the past. So the Hierophant is connected with commitment, the changes to bring the commitment in. So again, there could be itching taking place because of guilt. And that's really what I'm connecting with the masculines, if they are having back passage itching, because, it's things to do with their past, their back passage. In other words, what's behind them. They need to let go of what's happened in the past and what's behind them and put it behind them. Because of morals, maybe feeling guilty because they're married, or you may be feeling guilty because they're married. And you have morals, you want to be treated right. So changes are happening so you can be treated right. And, there could be some anxiety over union. So again, we've got unity there. Remember, you are one, and union is coming. Whether you're ready for it or not, it's coming. And you will be ready for it when it comes. And what I'm seeing in this card is eagle feathers as well, which is very much connected with the masculines coming home and manifesting. Now, the mask is coming off, and there may be anxiety around that. The masculines are struggling. Maybe they're having an itchy nose because they're afraid of making a mistake. Or they're having itchy eyes because they're changing things. When Neo said, when he woke up from the Matrix, he said to Morpheus, "What's wrong with my eyes? They hurt." And Morpheus said, "You've never used them before." So the masculines are seeing things a lot clearly now, and so are you, Divine Feminine, with clarity. So let go of any anxiety over union, because it's all happening now. And the Halloween energy there as well, the jack-o'-lantern, is a great symbol of changes over the next few months as well. And I'm definitely feeling between now and April, so many of you coming into union. So let go of anxiety or fears around decisions. They're giving me head itching as well. Itching because... well, look at this, commitment. So we've got the Hierophant for commitment, and we've got commitment. So affirm today, I am committed to my vision. So the vision is that you want to be together. The vision is making it very clear that you belong together. And the itching is a sign that this is all happening now. You're being guided. You need to act on your intuition. So the angel wisdom today is reminding you that when you aim for a vision without doubt or deviation, it must succeed. In other words, when you have unwavering faith, it will happen. Your guidance is to persevere today towards your vision. So don't give up. Keep your eyes on what you desire, and let every thought, word and action be directed towards your desired outcome. So don't get sucked into gossiping today, or being negative, or talking negatively about the journey. Rise above that and feel free, because nothing is more powerful than focused intention, focused energy. And the angels will see the pure light of your commitment, whether it's to your relationship, a piece of work, a journey, or anything else in your life. So remember to ask the angels for help, and know that when you dedicate your intention to the highest good, the angels will always support you. The universe will always have your back, and God will create in your life what you've been dreaming of. So be committed to your vision today. And if you're itching, it's because there's changes taking place. I hope this helps. Have a great day. And remember, if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.